Stanislavski, and the new realistic drama. Stanislavski developed a new acting technique in response to modern plays that demanded a shift from traditional styles. Realism, especially in the works of playwrights like Ibsen, Chekhov and Strindberg, required actors to reveal the truth of human experience rather than simply perform. The key goal of realism is to uncover the truth and serve the play, not the individual actor. The actor must focus on portraying the character as a vehicle for the playwright's message, rather than playing themselves. The plays emerging at this time addressed social conditions, often examining middle-class life. Unlike traditional theatre, which often had clear heroes and villains, realism presented complex, multifaceted characters. Every character had their own truths and flaws, challenging the audience to discern right and wrong themselves. The primary aim of realism is to expose the lies embedded in both public and private life. This is particularly true for the middle class, whose values often stem from inherited beliefs passed down by institutions like the church, education, or society. Realism delves deeply into middle-class life, questioning the validity of the values it holds. It investigates how middle-class characters live by false standards and beliefs, which are often imposed on them rather than consciously chosen. This class differs from the aristocratic and military classes, whose lives are marked by formality and grandeur. In contrast, the middle class lives in a simpler, more informal family setting. Yet, beneath this simplicity lies complexity, often far greater than that of a monarchy. In Ibsen's A Doll's House, the family structure is revealed to be based on lies and inherited roles. The playwright, through his characters, uncovers how people are often shaped by external influences, suppressing their inner truths. The actor's task in realism is to penetrate beneath the surface of words and understand the deeper meaning within the text. This requires not just a focus on the lines, but also a comprehension of the broader social context, the conflicts, and the motivations of the characters. Understanding the characters' social backgrounds and the world they inhabit is crucial for authentic performance. For example, in Ibsen's work, characters are often driven by material concerns, reflecting the middle class's preoccupation with success and money. Industrialization gave rise to the middle class, and its mentality is rooted in practicality and ambition. Middle-class characters are typically concerned with material success, viewing time as a commodity to be spent or saved, rather than an experience to be savored. This pragmatic outlook affects their rhythm of life, which is fast, efficient, and shallow in its focus on productivity. The rhythm of seeing in realism is quick, with little depth, as everything is evaluated for its usefulness rather than its intrinsic value. As industrialization advanced, material success became the primary goal, often at the expense of individual growth and culture. This shift in societal values, with an emphasis on commodities and success, transformed the way people lived, and consequently, how they were represented on stage. The middle class, driven by a desire for profit, often lost touch with deeper values and became focused on acquiring more. The actor must understand this dynamic when portraying middle-class characters, recognizing that their preoccupation with external achievements leaves them spiritually impoverished. In portraying this mindset, actors need to adopt a fast, practical rhythm in their performance. The middle-class character sees the world as a series of tasks to be completed, things to be bought, and success to be achieved. This mentality, however, is often accompanied by a sense of loss or emptiness. Characters frequently experience a disillusionment with the very values they have been taught to cherish. This is particularly true in works like Death of a Salesman, where the protagonist struggles to reconcile his belief in the American dream with the harsh reality of his failure. The middle-class way of life, with its promise of success, often leads to disappointment, leaving characters like Willy Loman stranded in a system that no longer serves them. The actor must be able to convey this disillusionment, the sense of betrayal felt by characters who realize that the values they have lived by are flawed. There is no easy resolution to this in realism, and it is up to the audience to determine their own truths. The playwrights do not provide answers, instead, they present the complexity of human life and leave the audience to grapple with it. To effectively portray these themes, actors should engage in exercises that build awareness of the middle-class rhythm and its practical outlook. Simple exercises, such as quickly recognizing and describing objects, can help actors understand the fast, superficial way middle-class characters interact with the world. This practice of rapid recognition reflects how middle-class life often moves without depth, focused on utility rather than meaning. By contrast, the ambitious characters in realism strive for something larger than practical concerns. Ambition in this context can be a powerful driving force, leading to achievements that go beyond mere material success. Ambition involves a deeper connection to values, history, and legacy, something more significant than personal gain. This ambition can be depicted on stage through the character's actions, such as practicing a skill with dedication, or pursuing a goal with intense focus. The actor must distinguish between characters driven by practicality and those driven by ambition, recognizing the differences in their motivations and behaviors. Ultimately, realism asks the actor to engage deeply with the characters and the world they inhabit. By understanding the underlying truths and conflicts within the play, the actor can create a performance that resonates with the complexity of human life. Realism rejects superficiality, demanding an approach that is truthful, nuanced, and socially aware. Through careful study and practice, the actor can uncover the layers of meaning within the text and bring the character's struggles to life on stage.